There he is. Long season. Time to grab that lunch bell and go to work.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group, and these teams have had different stories so far in the NBA Cup. Greg, one is undefeated, the other is under 500 in these games.
Yeah, so that 3-0 team has major motivation, right? They want to keep the momentum going, but don't sleep on their opponent. They want to win to register some positive momentum and also focus on the regular season.
For fans not familiar with the story, MP has made it clear that he wants his team to improve on defense, and we've been taking notice.
With the variety of offensive talent in the NBA, no defense is going to dominate every night, especially with three-point shooting becoming what it is in the modern game. But if the team continues to drill down on defensive effort, I think MP is going to do his part.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Brandon Miller out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Cook. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Ball in at the point. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 6 points.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Miller. Shot clock at 5. Poeltl sets the pick for Miller. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They are on a phenomenal run right now. 16 consecutive wins.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratching your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not going away. But I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
And so it's Charlotte with it, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Williams kicks to Ball. Pass to Miller. There's the triple. It's hauled in by MP.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Out to Morant. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Pass to Miller. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Charlotte ball.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And the technical free throw is good. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Hurdle finds Williams. Hurdle with a screen on Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Williams.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And the basket by Tatum.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. The Bulls leading by 9. And here's Morant. He goes up again, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Williams.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
First one falls for him.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
And so Tatum nails them both. A look at Chicago. They've been perfect so far in the NBA Cup. A 3-0 record.
Well, these home fans have loved their Cup campaign so far. And they're thinking this team could actually capture the Cup.
And now, talking about how things are going for Charlotte. And tonight is their last group game in the NBA Cup. They have a 1-2 record so far.
And yeah, even if they win this one, I don't see much of a shot for them getting to the quarterfinals. Remember, though, guys, tonight still counts towards the regular season.
Ball with it. Still without a basket. Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Here we are sizing up Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And Morant's got the ball here for the Bulls. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Shots good by Miller.
Boy, you got to have a quick release in the league, and Miller's speed of release serves him well.
Morant kicks to Williams. Down low. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
And they double up MP. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Cook. Clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by MP. Just his first attempt. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And it's Cook missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Mitchell passes to MP. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
And so far, they've been getting it done down in the post, outsmarting and outworking the defense to get their baskets.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against the Atlanta Hawks.
They shot the lights out from deep, really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. A look at Chicago. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the Hornets, 7 games back.
And when I look at Charlotte, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
MP finds Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's MP, banked in off the glass. MP's got 16.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here is Pirtle. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Bulls leading by 11. Morant dishes to Tatum. MP's shot is good. 18 points for him.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now, here is Miller. He's got 5. Here's Pirtle. Rebound by the Bulls. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the dunk by MP.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Salon. On the wing, Miller. Guarded by Tatum. Birtle sets the pick for Miller. Buries the long-range jumper.
Part of why Brandon Miller went 2nd overall in 2023, he's a quality 3-point shooter.
Morant kicks to Williams. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here is Cook. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. And it's Miller in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Over Tatum. Miller, no luck.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he makes the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good for MP.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Outside ball. Shoots over White. Again, the Hornets score.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's Chicago. They lead by 14. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Going with an almost entirely new group here. MP's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Tatum comes in for Williams. Buzelis is checked in for Max Strus. And it's Morant in for Mitchell. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Hornets. Miller comes in for Ball. Smith outside. Williams a screen on White. Here's Grimes, and the rejection by MP.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Jayson Tatum is out there with MP. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Morant. And it's White in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Miami got the job done. He finished with 59 points, and he dominated the glass all night, ripping down 20 boards. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Tatum's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Bulls. Smith the pass to Carter. Here's Grimes. White covering. Carter kicks to Smith. Pass to Grimes. They need this. And the rejection by MP. Clock at 2. And again, the Hornets missing. Chicago's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Here's Grimes. White covering. Carter. And the rejection by MP. Second chance shot. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Sinks the three-pointer.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
On the wing, Miller. And he converts the layup. Miller's got 10 points.
Rising to meet the challenge of that interior defense. What a play by Miller.
MP finds Morant. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. The kick out to Tatum. White, wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Chicago.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
1:52 left in the first half of the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Charlotte has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Miller outside, and it's White with the rebound.
they've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Here's Grimes. Light covering. Grimes passes to Carter. To halt the run. It's hauled in by the Bulls. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Williams.
Boy, that's a big-time make by MP. Drew the foul and stayed focused on the hoop.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for White. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Ball finds Pirtle. A shot. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Pirtle. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Pass to Buzelis. Shot and game clock separated by 5. No coverage that time. 9 points in the game so far.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Here's Ball. And the rejection by MP. And so it's the Chicago Bulls able to put on a show for the ages. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Chicago Bulls.
I couldn't tell the difference between their second unit and the first. That's how top to bottom together they've been, man.
Yeah, the others are shining like stars. Bench points have put this team over the top tonight.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
The way MP moves the ball, the choices he makes, he's unpredictable. So you really don't know what to take away when you're defending this team.
He's one of the best passers in the league right now, Shaq. He puts his teammates in positions to succeed.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
So it's the Hornets now. On the court for the Hornets, Jakob Poeltl out there with Williams. Then it's Ball. Then it's Miller. And it's Cook in at the shooting guard. Miller surveying the floor. Offline with his 3. And Chicago shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Back to MP. Now here's Morant for 3. And Poeltl pulls it down. Pass the Ball. Poeltl sets the pick for Ball. Launches it. Cranes the three-pointer. Ball's got the first field goal of the second half for the Hornets.
Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
A three-pointer, no good. Well, Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Tatum, no good.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Ball kicks to Cook. Ball feeling it out a bit. Hurdle with a screen on Morant. Ball from long range. Again, ball missing. The Bulls have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Morant finds MP. Here's Buzelis. They get it back. MP. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Tough to match his activity level. MP with that youthful exuberance.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Cook. 6 to shoot. And again, the Hornets missing.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Back to Morant. And a miss there on the triple.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Ball with a wide open look. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Bulls shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Cook kicks to Miller. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Mitchell outside. Over Cook. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Ball dishes to Miller. It's hauled in by MP. MP's. Tatum finds Morant. Here's MP. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. Pass to Buzelis. To the inside. And Poeltl sends it back.
And Poeltl deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
Morant against Ball. It's hauled in by MP. Ball's gotten only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far. Tatum passes to MP. Yes, that goes in. MP's got 37.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
To the paint. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Hey, look at Poeltl, making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
To the middle. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Well, go ahead and just hammer it home, why don't you?
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men are in this league, but my goodness, he still knows how to finish.
Well, he doesn't count on elevation or hang time, that's for sure, but he can still get it in the basket.
Here is Cook. Pass to Pirtle. Miller outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Good work that time by Miller, embracing the physicality.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Tatum. Max Strus comes in for Buzella. LeVert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Kobe White in for John Morant. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Cook looking it over. Pass to Miller. Pirtle sets the pick for Miller. Shot clock at 6. And here is Pirtle. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. Floats it up for MP. An emphatic LU jam.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
Charlotte shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Ball kicks to Miller. Pass to Cook. Lets it go with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Now Strus. Here's MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man fearless inside.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them. And the Hornets making a change here. Smith is checked in. Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
The drive by MP. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. The kick out to Williams. Inside. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Unreal. MP putting the team on his back tonight.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Now Smith. Still yet to score. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Pass to LeVert. To the middle. MP kicks to Strus. Down low. A 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Pirtle with the ball. Pass to Miller. 6 to shoot. Pirtle with a screen on Strus. Miller, no luck.
It feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Smith for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Ball up top. White covering. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Washington where they'll take on the Wizards.
And when you look at the Kings matchup, On paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Carter comes in for Pirtle, and it's Quentin Grimes in for Brandon Miller. Carter with a screen on Strus. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Hornets have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Pass to LeVert. Now, here's MP. Back to LeVert. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And for the Hornets, they're shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Ball with the bucket.
Here in the second half, he's looked like a totally different player. That's his 3rd triple.
To the inside. Tipped away. Here's Grimes. Outside Carter. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Guys, good job hitting ahead. That means we're running, which is good, okay? We've got to pay attention right now, okay, and what we're doing coming out of timeouts.
Pushing the action, fast pace. Academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Chicago making a switch here. MP's checked in. They've got Patrick Williams. White is out there with LeVert. Then it's MP. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference. How about that connection from those two? MP rises up and then throws down the alley-oop.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Taken away by Williams. Fast break. Here we go. Here's LeVert. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. LeVert's got 14 points here in the second half.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Williams. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Strus with it. The kick out to Williams. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Pirtle's got 8 rebounds in this game. Grimes passes to Smith. Here is Cook. Back to Smith. Pass to Grimes. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cook. Off target with his 3. Chicago's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Strus kicks to White. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's LeVert. There's the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Smith dishes to Williams. Pass to Pirtle. Now Smith. From deep. Cook, good. Cook's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
To the paint. Out to White. Back to MP. for the three. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. And it's Cook with the ball for the Hornets. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Smith the pass to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the left rim and out.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. Pass to Cook from outside the arc. Excellent D there from Williams. For Chicago, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by White. Now here is Pirtle. Pirtle with a screen on White. Back to Pirtle. It's hauled in by MP.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Chicago's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Strus passes to MP. Out to White. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by MP.
Excellent example of the energy and activity of MP.
Charlotte has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Here is Cook. Inside, Pirtle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds. And Chicago shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. From deep, Williams. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 8th assist here tonight. The Hornets shooting in the 4th quarter has been efficient at 56%. Outside, Williams. Floats it up for Williams. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Norkic checked in for Patrick Williams. Dunn comes in for Max Strus. And it's Oladipo in for Karis LeVert. Miller kicks to Williams. And he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got 9 points here in the 2nd half.
Great vision and setup there by Brandon Miller.
Pass to Oladipo. MP with it. 1:25 left in the 4th. White, good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
You know, as a playmaker, ball can look off the defender and drop dimes with either hand.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Going inside, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. First free throw is good. And so Cook nails both of them. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oladipo outside. Pass to White. MP inside. And he lays it straight in.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup, 4-0.
Another game, another win.
Not even Shaq could dominate a game on offense like that.